I'm Désirée Reynolds, writer and curator.
I'm Cheryl Bailey, Senior Archivist at Sheffield City Archives.
And alongside Alex Mason, we are Dig Where You Stand. Dig Where You Stand unearths the untold stories of people of colour working and putting down roots in South Yorkshire over hundreds of years.
We do this by exploring archival records, using creative practices to reimagine the lives contained within them, and sharing these stories in public exhibitions, workshops, and events. Archives are collections of information known as records. These come in many forms, such as letters, reports, minutes, registers, maps, photographs and films, digital files, sound recordings, and so on. Some archives are created by official bodies such as governments, businesses, or professional organisations. Other archives are created by private individuals. Archives are different from libraries. The books in a library are often secondary sources of information, whereas the records in an archive are primary sources. Archives provide first-hand information or evidence relating to historical events or figures. Archives are arranged according to the person or organisation that created them. This means that you will probably need to look at records from more than one source or more than one archive as you gather together your information. The Dig Where You Stand project was originally developed by our creative director, Désirée Reynolds, during her 6-month residency at Sheffield City Archives in 2021.
The project is largely inspired by Swedish writer Sven Lindqvist, who wrote Dig Where You Stand in the 1970s. This guide encouraged and helped everyday working people to explore their own histories. In this iteration of Dig Where You Stand, we focus on the hidden histories of marginalised and working class communities. We use creative practice to disrupt the inherent violence and harm that comes from the marginalisation and erasure of people of colour from the archival record. In this way, the project is also inspired by Sadia Hartman's critical fabulation, which uses creative approaches to address racial violence and silences in the archive. It also makes clear the responsibilities of reimagining lives reduced to partial facts and figures, and gives voice to the pain of never being able to fully reconcile the past. This is a fundamental aspect of Dig Where You Stand. We seek to place ourselves amongst the fragments of history and touch, consider, and present each piece with tenderness and care. Ultimately, by disrupting both historical accounts and processes, we seek to empower racially marginalised groups in the present. This means encouraging people of colour to assert their claim over the archives.